Do you want to be a part of the CoCo community? Sure, we all do. So join this free weekly live talk show to find out how easy it is to watch at home and learn about your color computer. At the CoCoNation, more than 9 million men and women have participated in the community without setting foot outside their homes. And now at home in your spare time, you can see what's happening, or even join the discussion. Choose from any one of these segments: panel intros, project updates, acquisitions, CoCo thoughts, featured interviews and events, the Game On Challenge, news, Ron's Garage, CoCo commercials, show coverage, panel goodbyes, or you can join one of our extra shows. You can choose from the Game On Challenge Live or CoCo Tech. Join the CoCoNation right now.
Click the link for the free information TJB Chris spoke about. Then decide if you want to watch the CoCoNation Live Show, the world's leading live weekly talk show featuring the Tandy Color computer, its siblings, cousins, and red-headed stepchildren. Visit thecoconation.com. There is no obligation and no salesman will visit you. Visit thecoconation.com.
The CoCoNation show is an unscripted, live, and interactive broadcast. Anything can and will happen. The views and opinions expressed by members of the panel and the live audience are their own, and not necessarily those of the CoCoNation show, its sponsors, affiliates, or subsidiaries. Open minds are encouraged, and a sense of humor is recommended. Thank you for being a part of the CoCoNation.
Radio Shack? Okay.
What?
The 80s called.
Welcome to the CoCoNation, the world's first live and interactive talk show featuring the Tandy color computer and its hardware cousins.
What was that? Because I didn't really hear.
Twitch isn't working.
Twitch is not working.
Twitch is not
Download was
working.
canceled.
Well, that was nice of them.
We've been canceled, man.
Yeah, what did we do?
I don't know. Let me see if I can get this stupid thing to bring up the channels here.
We're dead live.
Bob. I blame Bob. It's all those naked circuit boards he keeps showing. Got us canceled.
Let's see.
Oh, by the way, hello
showed-
YouTube, because they're up.
Okay, welcome to our pain.
Well, we're not sending to Facebook, but this says we're connected to Twitch. We just have no viewers.
Yeah, that's because download is canceled. You can't even reload in.
That's interesting. Well, let me.
Let's die and come back, maybe. Sounds harsh, but there's multiple people broken.
All right, let's see if it
You
picks
see
it up
us
now.
on YouTube.
Yeah, we're on YouTube. Let's all right. It says streaming on my end.
It says that we're live, but then it says that the video download has been canceled. Please try again. Error 1000.
Okay, and what is error 1000?
I don't know.
You have to ask the Twitch gods.
Then it says click here to reload the player, and it doesn't do anything.
Right, which
Well, we asked for the 80s and we're using new equipment and we can't figure it out evidently.
Hang on a second here. Let me. Okay, well, our audio is on Twitch, just with no video.
perfect.
That's interesting. Well, apparently on Twitch we have a podcast.
I guess it's better than video and no audio.
Welcome to
I
our
don't know. Would you want to hear us? Although, would you really want to look at us either? So,
Nothing to
Mine.
see here.
Yeah, I kind of have to say maybe Twitch is broken today.
I think
Best
so.
Go ever.
So you think I just need to shut off Twitch?
Restart the stream.
We could
with
start the
cancel
show
everything.
half hour from now.
Well, we're on YouTube though.
You're muted, Mark, if you're talking to us. MarkO.
You're right. I am muted. Just trying to keep down the background noise. I'm trying to greet everybody that's shown up so far.
Well, you were keeping down the front noise too.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to restart the stream, see if we pick up Twitch or what?
Well, I've already restarted Twitch, so I've got Twitch turned off right now. And yep, so if I turn Twitch back on. So basically it's relogging back into Twitch.
Ah.
Sending data.
We're-
Says it's streaming. We just don't have any video.
Okay. It went from stream 2 seconds ago to the same error again. So Twitch is
Maybe it's
useless.
I guess Twitch is a podcast today.
Yeah. Wow, the app is all wacky too.
Twitch
Plan
problem.
B. Go to
First
YouTube
world
and
problems.
search for CoCoNation minus CoRoNation, and you will find us.
There we are. We're back on Twitch now. See? We're here.
You fixed it.
Ah, wow.
We're on Twitch.
Woo!
Hey, I can see us. Yay. Oh, God, I can see us.
There we go.
Jesus from radio.
All right. What do you say we start the show here?
Eh,
All right.
So, Hello, everybody. Welcome to the CoCoNation Show, episode 427. We made it.
Barely.
Not without a speed bump. All right. Today, close that. On the panel, we have Henry Strickland.
Hello, everybody. I guess I'm the one and only Henry today.
Yeah. Then we got Ron Deluxe.
Yes, it's the deluxe edition, and you got it right here.
All for us.
And Qui-Gon.
Howdy.
Rick Euland.
Hi, folks.
And next row, we got MarkO.
Hey there, glad to be here today.
And Frederic, MicroHobbyist.
Hello.
And Ken Waters.
And this week, I've only moved 10 feet from where I was last week.
Okay. Okay. You're back at the cabin.
I'm still in the cabin. I've just moved from the kitchen to the living room.
The cabin part of the cabin.
Okay.
The authentic part of the
And
cabin.
let's see. Next over, Bob Emery.
Oh, howdy, folks. Welcome to the show.
Oh, top
And
secret stuff. He's not revealing what he's working on.
That's because he's got naked keyboards.
Oh, okay.
And that would get us banned from Twitch again.
Sensors.
I actually do have a CoCo keyboard that literally hooked up to my phone via USB through Delay Things USB adapter.
Okay.
Next row, we got Jeffrey Drywater. And
Back
then we
after-
got yours. What's that?
Welcome back, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Back after a sort of vacation, sort of, not really.
You
Well, you
sound
didn't
so
get a
enthused.
tan.
That
Don't
sounded-
see a
It's been a
tan.
great vacation.
All right. And then last but not least, yours truly, whose computer had to reboot 6 times to finally do its Windows updates. And
Because Microsoft.
And Ken Holloway is no
Still
amount of
working on
reboots
it.
is fixing that one.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Windows 11 have the might kill your SSD bug that they had to
Yep.
pull the update back right away before it killed everyone's SSD?
There was only about 10 different SSDs it would kill. So it was
Right,
a
but they
luck of
still
the
had, everyone had to do the, okay.
Well,
here's
it
quick
would
fix
just be
for
a
the
luck
last
of the
fix
draw.
for the-
luck
Yeah,
of the
but
draw
That's
on which
why I'm
SSD.
still on Windows 10.
But you all
My.
get the 7 updates while they shuffled around figuring out what was going on anyway. Because they don't know if you're one of the ones that's going to have problems or not. So
Just turn updates off for a while.
Yeah.
That fixes it all.
Go
Was
to
there anything
Linux.
like the TPM bug that would continuously write to your non-volatile RAM, wearing it out?
Mm-hmm.
they did something, yeah. It would just kill an SSD in hours.
Wow.
Yeah, it would overwrite everything on the SSD. So, like, if that's
Wow.
where your operating system and stuff was, gone.
Gone.
All
Gone.
right.
Old
Gone.
copy of Windows NT if it'll help.
Right, right.
Oh,
I got
I'm back to
XP
I'm
over
back on
there.
Windows Vista now.
Windows 2000 is a good compromise.
Oh, you have hardware that runs Vista?
Yeah. All right, in the chat, we got Michael's Wiffle first up, Kevin Holloway, Sixy, Jim Rye, Tony Ryan, Canadian Retro Things, Peter Willard, Brian Walsh, Tom Eric Gunderson, Joey Iwi. Is that how that goes?
I
Brian
forgot how to
Evie.
pronounce it.
Evie.
Evie?
Evie.
Iwi?
Right.
Okay. J.E. Jones. Scroll. And James Jones, can't remember if I mentioned you already. And that brings us up to current.
Except if you reload Twitch, it's dead again. So don't do that.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Well, mine, my Twitch just, well, it gave me a circle for half a second there, and
Buffering. Yeah.
now it's back.
If Twitch is working, do not touch it.
Right, right.
That's right.
Otherwise, YouTube.
Yeah.
Oops.
Hold
Oh,
the
well.
antenna just like that.
How
It
about
went
we
out.
suggest anybody that's watching on Twitch right now, maybe go over to YouTube because Twitch may not make it through the show.
Right,
And it looks
right.
like it didn't.
Still working on mine here. So
Brian Leeser said, I guess I don't count. Sorry, Brian.
And I guess if you've never been on YouTube, CoCoNation minus Coronation will pull us out of the muck. So you can search for us.
And last but not least, Brian Weisler.
Oh, we made it. Where is he?
On chat.
Oh.
No, he's not in. He's not in the
better things to
stream.
do
You didn't
today.
hear the trucks pulling in.
Yeah, we have better things to do today.
Had a buffer overrun there. Let's see. Project update. So I need to flip that switch, let's see. First up, flip a coin. Henry, you want to take it first?
Yeah, I can take it first. I won't be all that long today, but I'm gonna sneak an extra thing in. I posted somewhere on Discords that I met a guy a week ago at a conference who has designed a Cyberdeck, and his website is johnsharp.net, JONSHARP.net, and I absolutely love this Cyberdeck. It's kind of like if history had taken a different branch back in the 90s or something. Everything about it is contrarian. That keyboard, you notice it doesn't have enough keys on it. It is not QWERTY. It's a QWERTY keyboard. The operating system that this thing runs is Plan 9 from outer space. All of the documentation for it is in a Gopher hole. So like pre-World Wide Web, you got to run Gopher. And instead of doing a Wi-Fi and Bluetooth like everything else, the networking is done by LoRa.
Token ring.
I'm sorry, Frederic?
I said token ring.
Token ring, yeah. It's
LoRa 16.
It's LoRa, so or LoRaN, or however you say that wireless protocol. And that leads up to this arrived yesterday. Both me and one of my best friends have ordered one. The company is named Clockwork. They're in San Jose. The website is clockworkpi.com. And this exact device is named Picocalc, although it's not going to focus on that well enough, I don't think. Picocalc. They've got a few other older devices. And you can see it's got a pretty extensive keyboard. These are not bad. I'm not going to turn it on right now because I'm going to take it apart. I had to choose between either giving you a demo, which you could already see on YouTube, or showing you what's inside. And what I like about the insides, the heart of it is a Pi Pico. So you can get a Pico, a Pico 2, you can get the wireless versions of them. They've got firmware for all of those. And then you supplement it with software on an SD card. I don't know why they used a big one instead of the tiny one. This cable here goes to the display on the front. That's
because people like me have a whole drawer of those things.
Yeah.
Oh, use them up, eh?
You know what my suggestion would be? The large ones are through hole, whereas all your SD ones are all micro SDs are all surface mount.
So is this bigger than
there's a whole
BlackBerry?
lot of I mean everything on here is surface mount. All these other connectors and things are done on
But I
this
mean,
surface.
then again, you can always adapt smaller. You
Yeah.
have to adapt bigger. you know.
Now there is a STM32 down here in the corner, but apparently it's mainly for scanning the keyboard. I don't know why they needed a whole extra processor
32-bit
for
processor.
that. What else is on here? There's a couple of speakers inside of there. Here's the audio output, USB-C for charging and powering it. Or they take the big 5-digit rechargeable batteries there. What's the number? 18650, the real popular one.
Right, right.
I don't have those right now, so I'm going to fix that. But what I really like is the shell. If you look at the space on either side of that Pi Pico, there's ample space in there. And this shell is built up.
Flat, yeah.
significantly on the edges. I mean, the beveling there, you know, only covers like 1 centimeter, leaving a good, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches there in the middle. So if we wanted a 6809 Cyberdeck, which I've been wanting for a while, you know, to run CoCo software OS 9, let's make a circuit board, which, you know, a daughter board that fits where the Pi Pico fits. We'll have to move the Pi Pico over to one side, add our new Pi Pico to drive our 6809 or however we want to do it. But there's space in there to do stuff. And even if, you know, even down here, if you gave up the batteries, there's even more space to pack things in there. And the Clockwork Pi people pride themselves on everything is open source and very hackable. Lots of people have contributed software to this. You can get a version of 4th, versions of BASIC, MicroPython, Lua, and Phuzix has been ported. I haven't tried the Phuzix port, but you don't have to like burn only one thing into the firmware. You can put things on the SD card and it will burn them when you request it into the flash on the Pi Pico and run it. So that's kind of neat. And I haven't totally figured out how they do that, how they make it reburnable on the fly with so many different things. So I'd like to figure that out.
They must dedicate a core just for that.
Yeah. They dedicate a little bit of the flash to have that loader in it. One or the other.
So does your tape keep it from closing all the way? Is that why you have it on there?
The tape is so that the screen doesn't fall out.
Oh, without the back to hold it on.
That's the most sensitive part. But the screen and the keyboard contacts and things are down on the inside there.
Is that one big piece of glass?
That's one big piece of glass. Yeah, on that half of the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's like, I don't know, 300 by 300 or something on that order, mono screen.
Okay.
And just 6 screws that are very easy to pop out and lose. They send you 2 extras, which is nice because they know I've already lost one.
All right, so we have a question from Jeffrey.
Yeah, I looked at these in the past and similar, they have other devices, and one of the things that kind of turned me off about them is the keyboard. Have you found it to be easy to type on?
I'm going to give it a not terrible. I did some typing. Like I tried each of those programming languages. I multiplied a couple numbers in Lisp, in Lua, in Python. So it's possible to do. But you know, you've got the USB port on the Pi Pico there, which is capable of going in on the go mode, where it becomes the controller and you could plug a keyboard into that, I think, if we wrote the firmware.
So basically not terrible is below average.
Yeah, below average, but not terrible. It's usable. I had no problem typing on it.
Does the keyboard light up?
Didn't enjoy it. I believe so, yeah. I think
Better than a BlackBerry.
The Alt button and there's a little light right there. Actually, I don't know. Maybe it
may be just a rubber sheet big flush keyboard.
No,
right?
I think what they give you is a contrast control on the LCD and a backlighting on the LCD. I think that's
okay.
What it is. Yeah.
According to their website, the keyboard is backlit.
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
So what are we looking at for money?
Oh, yeah, that's very important. They go for about $80 and you add $20 shipping. This one arrived for $100. Don't know what their backlog is. I ordered mine in June and it hasn't come yet. This is my friend's, but maybe mine will come in the next day or two as well, and we'll have a to experiment with.
So basically, Canadian dollars, it's $130 plus tariffs, $500.
Oh my
geez.
gosh!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
I'm exaggerating. I mean,
No, you're not exaggerating.
Probably not by much.
It's annoying. Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
we got the opposite problem with everything else.
So I have a question about the first project you had there. The Wi-Fi wireless protocol, you said LoRaN. Do you mean this kind of LoRaN? The old ship-to-ship navigation device?
No, it's not.
Protocol?
Oh, wow. So this is why I've always been confused about all the L words.
Right. Because this is LoRaN, LoRaN.
It is. It's long-range Wi-Fi, right?
Yes, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. That sounded familiar, but not.
You said that ship to ship, like.
Well, no, I don't mean ship to ship. I mean that's a ship's navigation. Before GPS, you use this to get your coordinates. They could be computed from the grid that had been sent out, and it was an interesting protocol. I just wondered if they turned it into something, because this isn't used anymore. So now you can use that space, and nobody's going to yell at you if you can just figure out what to do with it.
I think what Henry's using is called LoRaWAN.
Yeah.
LoRaWAN. Okay.
Yeah.
And I just can't hear good. That's all.
There was actually a lot of discussion at the conference by a group of people that were looking at his device, and there's different sets of protocols that are standard stacked on this, and exactly which level he's at, I'm not exactly sure. He might have. Oh, and I think there's other stuff like Meshtastic might be using this. Anyway, I'm not real familiar with the space.
Right. I usually have some idea of things, and I don't know about this, so that's why I asked. Confused.
Okay. Oh, let's see.
That's anyway. I don't know when I'm going to get around to this. So if anybody else wants to start on it, measure out how much space we have, how we can fit the chips in, that'd all be really cool to see.
Okay. And programming note, if you are on Twitch, the one more person that's joined and you don't see any video, well, Twitch is a little broke today. Come join us on YouTube. And also it looks like Facebook is totally dead. I'm actually getting errors coming back from that. So we'll have to look into that.
Beauty.
So I've had to shut Facebook off because it's just throwing me errors.
Cyber attack.
We've expired.
It could be as simple as that.
6502 people have noticed us, and
I need to retoken up or
Trying
something.
to shut us down. Yep.
Let's see. Next up, MarkO, you had an idea.
Hey there. I do. Actually, it's not my idea. It is from one of our fellow coconuts named Just Mike. So, Just Mike messaged me a week or two ago. Let me see here. He sent me a Discord directly. 11th of August. Okay. Anyway, he was talking about a thing on Facebook. It was some sort of programming contest, Undercover Magazine. Anyway, he had an idea that, like we have the Game On Challenge, maybe we should have something like a programming challenge. So he had suggested two or 3 week window for doing this. I said, yeah, maybe more like once a month. So anyway, I said, do you have any ideas? He says, yeah, I got some ideas. So since Septandy is almost upon us here, I'm thinking next Saturday, pitching up an idea for a programming contest to run basically 4 weeks. So this is his first suggestion. I'll post all this stuff for you somewhere, probably on Discord, maybe somewhere else too, probably Facebook. Programming objective. So I shall read this. Objective: create a program that draws a rainbow-like arc or series of colored lines using extended color basic. That means Coco 1 and 2s can do this. The arc should be smooth and colorful like a rainbow on your Coco screen. Skill level is beginner to novice. So the rules: you have to use graphic screen 0 with P mode 4 and screen 1. Must use a loop to draw the lines or arcs. Use at least 5 different colors. That means people who want to go for 10 or 9 or can go for it. No hard-coded line statements. Generate them dynamically. No assembly language or external routines. A few hints here. Use 4 next loops. Use sine and cosine for curves. Use color to switch. Experiment with line or circle for different effects. Judging criteria. Program runs without errors, except for Mark B. Uses at least 5 colors, except for Mark B. Lines and arcs are generated dynamically. Bonus points for symmetry and creativity. So I'm thinking we should pitch this out as the first one next Saturday. We'll kick this off, and then we'll show off all the submissions at the end of September. And we'll kick out a new one. He's got a couple more ideas, and hopefully we'll come up with a few more in the next couple months. So anyway, what's everybody think about that?
An interesting idea.
Is artifacting a color? And how many colors do you get for artifacting?
Yeah.
Well, you have to have at least 5. I think you'd be I think you would be cutting the edge a little bit if you're expecting the artifacting to be part of your 5 colors.
Well,
But
you'd have to get a green or something in there instead of just black, white, blue, red. See, it gets complicated right away. How good are you at judging?
I went to an Apple II conference a few weeks ago, and they had a programming contest. And I don't want to criticize this guy because I'm glad he's done it and I want to participate, but I'm going to say it's overspecified. That the more you let people do it their own way and be creative, the more interesting your results are going to be.
Right.
That's true.
At the Apple II conference, basically the rules was 6 lines of code. They didn't say how long the lines had to be. Oh, and there was a hint that if you involved more than one programming language, you got extra credit.
Ooh.
And so I wrote a logo interpreter in 5 lines, and then the program was in the 6th in data statements.
Oh,
which were logo, turtle commands, and that's how I drew. So I like this. Let's stick with it, but in the future, let's think of under specifying instead of over specifying, so people can be more creative.
Right, right.
Actually, when we're talking about that, you could do maybe 2 a month, every 2 weeks, and have like kind of a beginner one with more restrictions and a more open one. But it'd be a good idea to get like Henry and some other people on a panel to come up with generic ideas or more specific ideas, and then have them queued up for doing stuff in the future. So anyway, I think this has got some merit.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, well, that's my pitch. Like I said, Septandy's coming right up, so I figured I'd kick it off next Saturday, right before the beginning of September, and we'll run it for 4 weeks through till the end of, or maybe till the end of September, however that goes, and we'll see how it works out, and maybe refine it from there. So anyway, not my idea, just Mike. Thank you much for the suggestion. I can't think of everything, so anyway, that is all.
Okay. All right, I think that was it for project updates. Did you want to take a short break and then jump into news?
We don't have anything else to do? Okay, we can do that.
Any other project updates anybody has?
Not really. Everything I'm doing, I'm flummoxed on right now. So I could show you all of my
failures.
Yeah, failures. But I think we could just skip that till next week when they're actually done.
I'm editing video.
I guess I could announce that I started my project. So, but I have nothing to show yet, aside from episode 0.
Right.
You have a video, right? It might be in the news. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like that. Why do I have these 8 picofarad capacitors? And the quest begins. I know I bought them for a reason. They must do something, and it's somewhere in this room.
Hey, okay. Mark, I'll make one more little announcement if I.
Okay.
This is like my announcement of non-progress on the Bonobo, and apologies because life has had other things for me to do. But what I really want to do on this next is get it to where you're not running the game OS that I wrote the first software for, but that you can use it from OS 9 as a networking device. And
Bitcoin. No.
and Bitcoins, because that's exactly what PyPicos are for.
Are good for.
Yeah. It's for mining Bitcoins. Anyway, so I'm going to return to this project very soon now, and That's my intention.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, we'll be right back after these announcements.
That was quick.
Hello, everyone. It's your good buddy, your good pal, Amigo Aaron, joined by that dastardly The Brent from ARG Presents.
You're watching CoCoNation.
I feel like that should have been longer.
The CoCoNation show would like to thank the following patrons: AC's 8-Bit Zone, Alex Gare, Alan Huffman, Barry Tompkinson, Boysen Tech, Brendan Donnie, Brian Walsh, Brian Weasler, Karen Askham, Coconut Bob, Daddy Burrito, David Ladd, Derek Smithson, Diego BF109, Don Barber, Eric Canales, Frederic Segard, Glenn Hewlett, Graham Wabke, Grant Leedy, Henry Garnhart, Henry Strickland, Jason Warrens, Jeffrey Drywater, Jim Mullis, Justin Larson, Ken Reichard, Kevin Holloway, Michael Hill, Patrick Euland, Paul Fiscarelli, Paul Shoemaker, R. Allen Murphy, Richard Harding, Rob Inman, Rocky Hill, Steve Bateson, Terry Trapp, TJB Chris, Tom C., Tom Gunderson, Tom S., William Athing. Thank you so much, patrons. If you would like to support the CoCoNation show, sign up at patreon.thecoconation.com.
Hey everyone, I'm TJB Chris, and I'm watching the CoCoNation live show, and so are you. And probably shouldn't be pointing that thing at you. Enjoy!
Welcome to everybody's favorite segment, Who's New to Discord?
I can't do that, Dave. There were no new Discord members this week. The preceding bios were edited for time. Thanks to Boysen Tech, Frederic MicroHobbyist Sigard, Glenside Computer Club, Paul Fiscarelli, Paul Shoemaker, Tandy Color Computer 3, Wingnut 2626, and the CoCoNation patrons for boosting the server. Please consider joining Discord and visiting the welcome section to read these bios in full and see what the community has to offer. Just go to discord.thecoconation.com.
See you on Discord.
When you want the latest in TRS-80, Tandy, Dragon, MC-10, and all of their hardware cousins, no matter what it takes, or where news breaks, from around the world to your nation, the CoCoNation News with L. Curtis Boyle.
And filling in for the AWOL L. Curtis Boyle is MarkO.
Hey there, is this live?
It
How's
is.
it going? Okay, well,
Tentatively.
looking through the notes previously left for me by L. Curtis Boyle. Of course, we're going to do our European focused Cocos first, and for the Dragon. Oh, I do need to throw in a note here that we are planning to do a special Coco 4 episode in the future. I think the date's been set yet, but it'll include all the computers that were announced in the 1991 to 1994 timeframe that are supposed to be successors to the Coco 3. Anyway, we have a few people that have volunteered to show off stuff. Joe Evie and his MM1, and Curtis is hoping to get his TC9 up and running. It looks like Rick Euland will be showing off a Delmar System 5. And we're hoping to find some volunteers for the TC70, the Kix 20, Kix 30, Delmar System 4, AT306, and the MM1Bs. Anyway, if anybody has these machines, please contact L. Curtis Boyle at his Saskatoon email address and see if we can get you all lined up for a show here in the future. So, for our European viewers, the Dragon News appears to be blank this week. Must be summer. So, sorry, but if we missed something, but we'll catch you next week. Moving on to the Coco 123 and multi-platform news. Story number 1 is Frederic, MicroHobbyist, who has returned with a new video. And I have a link here, but I'll let Frederic show it off. And that will give me a few more minutes to load a few more videos up. Anyway, Frederic, the floor is yours.
Okay. How do I show off the video?
Oh, let's see.
So I have to do it myself. I have to go and present
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on a second.
Show as much or as little as you want, or just talk about it. The link will be in the show notes, which you can download from the CoCo Discord. If you need a link, it is discord.thecoconation.com.
So I'm not quite ready to show it off. I should have prepared.
Talk about
I'm terribly sorry. So I'm gonna talk about
you just
it.
talk about it.
You had 10 seconds of notice.
Yeah.
Why don't you just talk about it?
Okay, basically, it's been 1.5 years since I've done something, and I said, well, this is all set up, right? It's done. I got lighting. I even have some nice little edge lighting also on top of that.
Right.
But I got to do something. But so I started to write a script because I'm awful at ad-libbing, and I managed to pick up a free teleprompter from work. So
cool.
At least I'm going to be looking at someone out there.
Didn't know you
instead
worked
of
for the White
looking
House.
like this. So today we're going to do it's not going to happen anymore. And
nice.
Well, I tried my best to do a proper video, and of course, a hindsight is always 2020. I said it's a bit long, especially the mailbag portion, but I'm basically telling people that why I was away, and that I'm going to be working again on the system, and that next video is going to be like the roadmap, exactly what am I going to have on it. And I just finished actually today that roadmap video. The script is all done. I just need to shoot it. And sorry, also the sound volume was a bit low, but I tried a new editing system. But yeah, sorry. Don't have much more to say than that. Go see it. That's MicroHobbyist on YouTube. That's it. Or if you're not sure, just microhobbyist.com and it'll link you there.
You guys should be subscribed to his channel and get notifications when he.
And then you would know when these things came out. And you could make fun of him now or whatever.
Yep.
Can't
Even
see
if
this
you don't
one
like
at
The gods have
theater.
spoken.
Now you've got to get all the little cardboard boxes on the floor and start sorting out all your goodies into which project they go to. And after a couple of days of that, you'll be good to go.
And even if you're not interested in Frederic's project, subscribe to his channel anyway.
Yeah, I need the subscriber count.
Please. He's not doing it for the money.
Certainly not.
Right. We're all here.
Obviously. Maybe I can show it off there. Hold on a second. At least start something. Quick. Hi, everyone. Pause. At least show the beginning. And share. Where is that one? There it is. Share. There. Hi, everyone. I'm Frederic. Can you see it? MicroHobbyist.
Welcome. We got audio too.
Yeah. Oh, it's been a minute. Their audio? I know. Some of you have been
There it
wondering where it disappeared to. Well,
nice shot.
What's happened since the last episode? Obviously. First off, I got married.
We're sorry.
Enough said.
But he's got a nice shop, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used a DSLR. It helps a lot for the got a 1.8 yep FM. So 1.8. Said yes.
Nice
And
Boku and stuff.
he's not imaginary. Life's been a bit of an adventure lately. My amazing wife and I have been building our life together, figuratively and literally. We even tackled major home renovations, which meant my entire workspace had to be packed up and boxed away. I ended up doing all my design work on a tiny little desk that made my Coco 3 look like a mainframe. Little by little, I reclaimed. Yeah, I even put bloopers at the end. A lice. Hold on. There. No. Let's go there. Fast turnaround. Prograde. You can order a single batch or a single batch. Wow. And zero record.
Speaking of which.
West. I'm on. I'm gonna feel.
Okay, well,
I'm gonna. It's no.
I'm just gonna pause that. Go see it.
Please, and subscribe.
Yeah. So how do I get out of this?
There should be a cancel share button somewhere.
Yeah. No, it's because the window's in front of it.
If you go up high, it'll pop down from the top.
Yeah. There it is.
Excellent. So I guess it's back to me. Okay.
Come on, Mark. We're waiting.
Well, hang on. What the
Not
heck?
you, him.
Yeah, what button have I got going on here?
All the people.
There we go. That's because Mark hadn't said enough to pull himself on the screen yet.
Right.
Is it?
Yeah, it's all your fault, Marco.
Yeah,
Don't blame you. You're easy.
Because your screen's black.
Oh, you aren't sharing anything, and neither is
my
Frederic
Zoom is
anymore.
lagging.
And we lost your camera.
Well, actually, I should probably turn it off here. So, let me.
Oh, because you got to share a bunch of stuff anyway.
Yeah, you're as dark as Twitch.
My Windows is being, my Zoom is being crazy right now.
Today's the day for it.
Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
I keep getting a Zoom workplace is not responding. Nope, got that. Okay, let me share my web browser here once you find the right window. I think that's the one I want. Desktop 3. Yeah, probably just want to share the window though. Come on. Been unloading stuff, trying to remove everything I don't need. Sorry, I'm trying to find my window here. That one.
So
I'm trying to find my browser window I want to share. Oh, there it is. That one. Share that one. And I'm going to turn off my video if I can, maybe. Oh, I guess I did turn off my video. Okay. Can you see my desktop? I should have a Facebook page.
Stephen Walters post.
Excellent. So for some reason, the first seven stories after Frederic's are all on Facebook. So all you people who do not do Facebook, talk to one of us that does, and we can pull any information you might need. Okay, Stephen Walters. This Alex Freed board, being an Apple guy, I actually know a little bit about this. Alex Freed basically made a copy of a 1980s board, which was called the Stellation Mill. Actually, Stellation is the name of the company. The mill is the product. It's essentially a 6809 that fits onto a Apple card, and basically, like the Z80 cards, takes over the boot process and lets you run some other OS. It can also be used as a coprocessor. Anyway, I also know that the mill also run a version of Flex, and there's actually a guy in Japan that has made some clones of the mill card, in which I bought one, and I've actually run Flex on it, both version 1 and version 2, as well as I kind of have a version of OS 9 level 1 that runs on it. But yeah, it truly runs stuff. Haven't done much with it, but yeah, I can make my Apple, upgrade my Apple. For what it's worth, they also make a 68,008 card for the Apple as well. There's a couple old designs that have been redone as well. Anyway, if anybody's interested in Apple II and wants to know more about stuff like this, hit me up. I'd like to do some more stuff with the Flex and the level 1 OS 9 for the Apple II. Maybe we should do something with some like Ataris that have a card. Oh, I know there's another story too about a Commodore that they're doing a 6809 in as well. Maybe we should do a 6809 coprocessor cards for old computers. That'd be an interesting show. Bring out all the other computers who are trying to be like a handy color computer. Anyway, very cool story, and we'll just leave it at that. There's nothing there, just a picture. But we'll move on to this next story. Story number 3. Rich Stevenson posted a DSK image on the CoCo Facebook group of an updated set of utilities for Fujinet on the CoCo. Anyway, I hope he sticks these up on the Color Computer Archive as well, but if not, just talk to one of us that does Facebook occasionally and we'll get you a copy. Moving along. Any questions from anybody? I'm not much in the comments. So, hey, Rick, could you watch the comments, see if I asked anything? So,
sure.
I've got too many other things I'm looking at. Any comments so far?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Excellent. Moving right along, we'll close that tab so I get some resources back. The Compute Gazette magazine's upcoming issue number 3 celebrates Septandy and even features a CoCo 1 on the cover. Scroll down here, look at that. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Anyway, I know that one of the editors was soliciting stories. I know a couple of people were interested in posting stuff about them. Posting stories or submitting stories for the CoCo. I don't know if who else might have taken them up on it, but if anybody has, be nice to know who is and what they're doing stuff on, or what type of story they're submitting. But I guess if the issue is out, then I guess we can go read and find out. Anyway, Sheldon MacDonald. For those of you who are at CoCo Fest this year, Sheldon actually made it on Saturday. It was really wonderful to see him in real life and chat with him. I'm so glad he's part of the community and all the stuff he's doing. Anyway, it looks like he is working on some color graphic stuff. CoCo 1 and 2. Looks like a video here. I don't know if I shared audio or not when I shared this. I don't think I did. Let me stop the sharing and then go make sure I selected audio here. Because we have video and I don't want to hear it. Okay. I should be more practiced at this, but I don't get enough practice.
Well, you might get more practice now that Curtis has more demand on his time.
Yep. Okay. Share sound. I have options. Mono, stereo, high fidelity. Sure. Why not? Okay. Okay. We're back. See my screen again?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Don't know what the volume level is, but let's find out what happens. Yeah, I probably should make this screen a little larger. I don't usually keep all my windows full screen because I usually have multiple ones stacked. So, okay. Hopefully the volume level won't be too loud. And oops, the volume is. Video has no sound. Okay. Anyway, working on some CG3 graphic functions. 3 working pages scroll like this with 7 sprites and transparencies. That is nice. Look at that. I don't know how Zoom is handling this, but it is fairly smooth.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it literally has to redraw the sprites and redraw them, remove and repaint them every time. So not too bad for CoCo 1, 2. And we're almost out of video there. Anyway, excellent work, Sheldon. Looks like he has 2 videos, by the way, or 2 new things. Anyway, you can always contact Sheldon on our Discord, of course, and of course on Facebook. The next Sheldon MacDonald post, he's doing some more border stuff. Let's play this one, see what we get. Is that hello? Yeah, hello. Oh, look, he's having sprites move now, drawing and redrawing them.
And what language? Basic or assembler?
I assume it's assembler. 1 megahertz, 2 megahertz. CoCo 3 can do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's assembler.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
Assembly, but
yeah, it's not bad. Still, it's a lot of work going on there.
Right.
Okay. So moving on to story number 6. Thank you, Sheldon. We have Bruce Maret post. Anyway, it looks like he is building an MPI. Ooh, it's on GitHub too.
Really?
Nice. Look at that.
And that looks original as far as its circuitry.
The form factor. Yeah,
well,
it looks like
just the actual circuitry. It looks like that is a early multi-pack.
Right.
Just a little difference on like the switches and stuff.
3024.
Well, yeah, but the same chips in the same places and all in the sockets, so you could.
Notice he has mounting holes in it. I bet it fits the old 3024.
Probably fits the case.
Yeah.
And I bet you the hole for the power supply now holds the DC jack.
Yep. There it is right there. Yep, where the cord would go in.
So that's interesting. So if he has just a single voltage coming in, how's he generating the plus 12, minus 12?
Yeah, he might not. I don't know. We'll have to look into it.
Right.
See what.
Oh, that's what all those bare holes are next to the power jack.
That's
yeah.
That's the plus minus 12s. Yeah.
Doesn't the plus 12 minus 12 come from the edge connector?
No,
only the Coco one.
Coco 3
only-
doesn't have it, and
Neither does the two.
the multi-pack never passed it through. So the multi-pack is supposed to always provide the plus minus 12 itself.
If you ever have something like an X pad that requires 12 volt, it only works directly on a Coco 1 or Coco 2 or Coco 3 if you have an MPI.
Right.
But it's intentional, yeah.
Yeah, the Coco does power the buffer chips. So the stuff that's on the tab, and then the multi-pack power supply generally did just the slots.
Right, and the power supply difference is the Coco can only supply, even the early Cocos can only supply so much plus minus 12. So if you're going to have more than one slot with that voltage available, it has to come from the multi-pack so you don't zap the Coco.
Yeah.
Because it only had a little bit of plus minus 12. Basically
Really,
for its
just
DAX.
Just barely enough to run the old RAM.
Right, right. So there was a reason why they didn't just feed it through on the multi-pack. It has to make the power to avoid melting.
Any comments, Rick, on this MPI?
No, so far we're just saying YouTube is really lagging on comments, and
okay, it happens.
Since you can't get video on Twitch, that means all the comments are coming from YouTube.
Yeah, well, I think the restream is echoing them because there are comments on Twitch. So
yeah, they're around. In fact, they come up on Twitch before they come up on YouTube. So I'm watching the comments on Twitch, and then I can't watch the video on YouTube because the comments are so dang.
Right.
Yeah,
I don't know
problems. Because on Twitch the audio is like almost real time.
Oh wow!
Since it's not having to deal with video today.
Oh yeah, because the video's gone. It's zippity.
Okay, well, thank you, Bruce, for sharing that with us. Okay, and Andrew Ayers post, and let's see, what's this one on? SECB program for the Coco 3 plays around with something called the SECB Unraveled book, Pixel Masks. Oh, interesting. It's a disk you uploaded. My Coco 3 graphics disk. Cool. So, interesting. We'll have to get the disk and load it up on an emulator or something and see what it looks like. Anyway, the notes here that Curtis put in, post a disk image of super extended basic program you wrote for the Coco 3 that uses some tricks to play with pixel masks with the HPaint command. Okay, again, hopefully he uploads it to the archive. If he doesn't, get a hold of one of us and we will fetch you a copy. Okay, and I have a video. This is from the Ozwalker on YouTube, posted a vlog of the Canberra Vintage Computer Exhibition from Australia. So I haven't looked at this, but we'll just ping pong through this a little bit. A little sound up here. Hopefully not too loud.
Here we are on our way to Canberra to go see the 2025 Canberra Vintage Computer Exhibition. We're leaving here from Sydney, which is...
We'll jump forward here. Looks like they get to the venue. Oh, I look like...
Walking into the convention hall here, you can see right away that it was quite busy, which is a good thing.
I think it was Ian Maverick, wasn't it?
A lot of really nice people here and a lot of...
Is the audio loud enough?
Dropping the gold donation in there, making sure that we help support everything that goes on.
Okay.
We had a great time here. And
wow, this was pretty good sized. Skip ahead here. Some trainers.
Machine here. MCS85. I can't exactly say I know much about it, but it was one of it was fake Pac-Man, and yeah, it was playable. You could sit there and play it, which is pretty.
You don't want to give this whole video away? Go watch it. It's in the show notes.
Along here, we can see some newer stuff. There was
classic stuff. Oh, looks like a cassette player for the C64.
Niche, and it was interesting to see that there was actually some people here. If he's based in Victoria, he was saying. But you can see here he's got an Apple I replica, he had a Lisa, he had an original iPod, an Apple II was dedicated to basically playing games, vintage games of course, and people have bought their setups from home, so they bought CRTs from home and plugged in their consoles. There was also some portable consoles here that were being used, and there was some big box pieces.
Anyway, the link to this is in the show notes. Please go fetch that from the Discord, discord.thecoconation.com to get an invite. Please follow the code of conduct rules and we will grant you permission. And that's the only tabs I have loaded up for the moment. So I'll have to load up a few more now. Okay, talks among yourselves. Don't fight.
Oh, man.
All right. Let's see.
We should have had a prepared text.
Yeah, I should have.
Or
I
at
forgot
least a
that I
little
had to.
spinny thing. Please wait while we load.
Yeah, I forgot that I need to load up tabs for this. So it's like, I think I wiped out my text file. I better not. So.
Not to worry. We'll make fun of you in the meantime. So just
yeah, please do.
Time load up and yeah, well, think of something. Oh well.
Is it another one? Should be diagnostic cartridge here. Must have grabbed the wrong link. No problem. I know how to fix that.
Yeah, just do a story about Pitbull.
Well, let's see. Makes me wonder if we had to jump into the game on.
Let me see how many more stories there are here. MC10's got 3, and then the Game On News has got 6. So how about we blaze through these 3 plus the next 3, and then do the Game On News challenge, and then I can get the Game On News all queued up. Sound okay?
Yep, sounds good.
That works for
Okay,
everyone.
so one more gap like this, and away we go. Okay, so Retro Computing Ranch put up a video on YouTube where he uses the diagnostic cartridge to test several CoCos. And this is what it looks like. So hopefully my volume level is okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Retro Computing Ranch. Today on the bench, I've got a couple of Tandy Radio Shack color computer. Well, one's a color computer 3, one's a color computer 2. The color computer 3, they natively have composite out. So that's going to be going through my AV2 HDMI. On my color computer 2 that we're going to be testing, I have a composite mod done on this one. I didn't do it. It came to me that way. I don't even know if the CoCo 2 actually works. The CoCo 3 we've featured in a previous video. I have a CoCo SDC loaded up with some diagnostic software, so we'll be able to do a few diagnostics, make sure that RAM's working properly, video generation's working properly, keyboard works correctly, joystick works correctly, the normal sort of things that you want to know. So let's go ahead and get powered up here. There we go.
Yeah.
It's going to be under apps.
Looks about like my CoCo 2 with composite.
D for diagnostics. And we'll scroll down here to our diags disk. Enter to execute that. So we're going to do a basic ROM test. This takes just a few moments. This is not a bad one. Perfect. All right, so we'll do an expansion ROM test. That one also checks out. So we're going to do a quick RAM test. We're going to skip the long RAM test.
I'll skip through this because I want you to watch his video so he gets the credit.
So let's go ahead and do a video test.
I assume this is CoCo 3.
Yeah, that's a little trippy.
Big smiley faces.
Okay, that was a quick one. Make it more compatible.
That's interesting.
So the reason I'm interested in getting this CoCo 2 tested and ready is my MPI is one that was originally with a CoCo 2, and so I would have to change out a PAL chip to make it compatible with my CoCo 3. And okay, good. So that RAM test is finished.
Now that's what my video looks like.
So
it is on Vero board, and it is zipped.
So is that what all those tests look like? Boy. Anyway, Okay, so in our show notes, the link to this, please go see his video so he gets the credit for getting watched. And glad he's doing this. I bet he's getting prepared for Septandy here with all the stuff going on, so that would make sense. Okay, so let's move along here. Okay, so Coco Town released another video about the R&D function in Coco Basic ROM and some of the quirks he's discovered. So again, Coco Town, a good friend of the channel, and I know he has some more stuff that he's working on. I think he wants to present in the near future. Anyway, let's kick this off for a moment and see what we get.
Hello and welcome. Today, we return to the visualizer that illustrates just how random the random number generator is that's built into the Coco's Basic ROM. We extend our code to get back 2 random bytes instead of just 1. But there are issues. In today's very special episode of Coco Town, it will be interactive. You will get a chance to see if you could figure out what the problem is. So get ready to hit that pause button. It's Coco time.
And his intro, please go watch his video. Coco Town has got some really cool stuff going on, and his Moon rover program he's working on is pretty cool, watching him work on developing that. And the last story in the Coco 123 and compatible section, or Coco's compatible with everything else. George Jansen releases part 3 of his Coco 3 assembly language lesson 18 about doing text on graphic screens. Oh, this is Marlin Lee. Is that the wrong video?
No.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
Well, the question is, this looks like a game video. So, yeah, let me look here. Marlin Lee. Yeah, what do you know? I think the guy who did the notes messed up stuff.
The link guy took off.
Okay, well, George Jansen has a video. Well, we have to go look for it. We'll show that a little later. Probably right after the game on challenge results. Okay. So put that on hold. Okay, MC10 Spriteworks has some more teasers on his upcoming game for the MC10. I know that people like our Super Ron Deluxe actually received a package from him that is going to tease his new game. So let's see what Spriteworks has. Great, we can watch the message.
A commercial.
Because I'm cheap and I don't have the paid version. That's it. I guess
even the mute doesn't work.
This is Lena. I don't know how long I have to speak. They took me when the shield system failed. I thought I could get out in the chaos, but
is that still a commercial?
No. They dragged me deeper inside.
Nah, that's
I don't know how, but somehow I can hear your thoughts. They know about the invasion plans. They know you're coming. I can hear the others begging. I don't know what they're doing to them. Please, you must hurry.
All right, a soundy to go with the feelies.
Made to black.
Right.
Cool.
Experience truly.
And you see that.
And now a commercial.
yeah, commercial after. Okay, moving along. Dave Berzani posted a couple updates about his Nintendo DS MC19 emulator. Go, Facebook. We have a video, just text.
Let's go.
Approaching the 1.0 release of Micro DS handheld emulator for the MC10. Wow, that is nice looking. Got more screen? I guess that's it. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, interesting. He's using the bottom screen as the keyboard and the top one is the display.
That a real product?
Far as I know, yeah.
That's the Nintendo Dual Screen that he's making the emulator for.
Yeah, you got to hack the thing, but
okay.
Yeah. That is slick. MC10 in your pocket.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's Nintendo's not known for having an open system.
Yep.
You think? There's probably a helicopter flying over Dave's house right now.
Yeah, just make sure Nintendo doesn't hear because they will send their Nintendo squad after you.
There's a second video or second Facebook post too for the MCX 128. It's enhanced basic support. So at least I can post that in here. MCX Basic 2.1. Wow. Almost 50K of basic RAM.
Jeez.
Okay. Thank you, Dave, for sharing your stuff. And believe it or not, we have a post from the one and only Jim Gary. Because obviously he ported something else to the MC10.
Well, it's been a whole week.
Yeah, I know. But I'm disappointed he only has one post. So he must be on vacation this week. Sanyo and CIP presents War of Fire. Oh, it's an MCX basic game. Thank you, Jim. You do stellar work as usual. Okay, Mark B. That's the last MC10 story. All I have left is the Game On news and, of course, the events that are coming up sooner than later. So if you want to jump on to the Game On Challenge results, I'll get the rest of these 6 things queued up in the meantime.
Okay.
Welcome everybody to the CoCoNation Game On Challenge of the Week results video. This week, we played Cosmic Ambush. We had a total of 14 players. We had Coconut Bob with 420, MarkO with 510, Mike Zweifel with 810, Ed Rhodes with 1260, L. Curtis Boyle 1630, Henry III 1690, Richard Godekin, 1740, Sloopy Malibu, 2070, Jim Rye, 2140, Canadian Retro Things, 2490, Shenley, 2540, Paul Shoemaker, 3250, Tasman, 9030, and this week's number 1 score belongs to, you guessed it, Dr. Ted with 14,210. Thanks everybody that played. We'll see you again next week.
And the CoCoNation salutes Dr. Ted.
Salute. Now, I do have to say the Tasman did put in a late score of 13,480, but yeah, that still wouldn't have changed.
It was a half hour late.
Yeah,
it was still too low, too slow.
He was only 10 minutes late, 15 minutes late, but yeah, still wouldn't have changed the standings. So he would still have been in second place. So Cosmic Ambush is, of course, a video by the great Nick Marentes, or a game by the great Nick Marentes. I'm buttering him up because I really want him to finish his pinball game.
Hey Nick, how you doing?
Yeah, let's wake up.
And yeah, it's, as he said, it's an unfinished game, but yeah, It was still
Just-
a lot of fun.
Just send me more money.
Charge more for your games.
If you released this, I'm sure that people would send you money. If you released it, say, on a physical copy of something like, I don't know, a cartridge. There's a bunch of us that still are silly enough to collect CoCo cartridges, so. Especially since we're all getting those holders that
Antonio?
everybody.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Got to have something to fill them up with.
Anything.
May as well have an entire section of Nick Marente's games on there.
Yeah, no, I'll look into it. I don't know. I've got to finish pinball first. Because it's taking a long time. I'm getting a bit of burnout on it. But then, yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Maybe focus on Gunstar too.
Well, Gunstar was the successor to Cosmic Ambush, really.
Yeah, and it's the ship and the rotating weapon.
Yeah, it's another vertical shoot 'em up. I just took Cosmic Ambush further.
And if
But,
you want help, if you want some motivation for finishing the pinball game, just add a Neutroid skin to it, and you seem to really be motivated to finish versions of Neutroids. So,
unfortunately, I don't think it'll sell with all the negative PR that I've got on this show.
oh,
watches
mention
our show?
Neutroid. I mentioned Neutroid, and look who shows up. Sloopy.
Yes. What do you mean? I've been here.
Oh, I didn't see you in the
Lurking.
You were lurking. I didn't see you there. You just popped up on my screen all of a sudden.
You didn't ask.
Sloopy, are you there?
Yes.
That's how I will
There you
begin
go.
every segment now. Sloopy, are you there?
Yeah, I've been here since project updates and acquisitions.
Oh, I
That's
just
earlier than
completely
me.
missed you.
Oh, well, that's because it's Sloopy. Who cares?
Because he didn't have his face as a video
There you go.
on his background.
Oh, there's a good video. Wow. You want to do my laundry next? No,
No,
don't
got
turn
enough
it
of my
off.
own. Got enough of
Oh.
my own.
Don't turn it off.
All right. So, anyways, as I said, obviously there's a few things in Cosmic Ambush that could be updated, like the sprites blinking, which, if you watch the videos, it's a lot worse than it looks in person.
Unfortunately, because of my sickness, I haven't been able to do a hell of a lot. I was going to go grab my Astro Warrior cartridge and say, hey, Nick finished Cosmic Ambush.
Yes, as we were pointing out on the live stream, the Cosmic Ambush does share some similarities with some other games. But, I mean, there was quite a few games back in the day that were similar to this, so.
That was the era of vertical shoot 'em ups.
Vertical shoot 'em
There's
ups with
lots
the
of-
scrolling spaceships and stuff underneath you.
Yeah.
Or they did the same thing. They put out a ton of games where there was scrolling landscapes under you.
Yeah.
But those are fun games to play, so.
Mm-hmm.
So people that played it, what did you think of it? Come on, people. Let's butter up Nick so he'll finish the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say it seemed a bit unfinished.
It has a bug.
I keep dying is the main
No,
problem I have.
I don't have that.
Right. It's
Yep.
unfinished. It's not a bug. It's unfinished.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I found a bug. I would shoot things, my bullet would go right through them, and they wouldn't die.
No, that's an excuse.
Yeah, that's an excuse.
Uh-huh.
I would say the hitbox on a lot of the enemies is pretty small.
I would say non-existent on a few of them.
I'd say pretty small, but I never
No,
had a problem with
he-
not hitting things if I actually lined up with them.
You mean you've got to make a direct hit?
Yep.
Now, there may be a bug, like Sloopy says, because of the sprite routine, because
Yeah.
the ships are flickering on and off, so he may just occasionally hit an alien when it's flicked off.
You can
for
fly
that.
through the flicker. That's
So it's flicking
so-
me off. So what you're saying is it's flicking me off.
yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's quite possible that there is a bug there, but like I said, it's unfinished.
I'm going to stand behind the game and say that no, Nick does not make bugs, including with this game.
No,
Part of
he
the
makes
game, man.
features.
It's a feature. See, they've got an intermittent shield. That's
Cloak.
why they disappear from you. They're cloaking. They're disappearing,
that's right.
cloaking.
Yeah, you have to
bullets
time
go
it
through.
so that your bullet gets there just as it flicks back on. It's
Yeah.
your fault that you didn't hit it.
Isn't it
metaphasic
interesting
cloak.
how? Isn't it interesting how when players don't have a shield, they complain, but when an alien has a shield, they complain.
Yes, shields are complaining material.
All right, wait
That's
a minute
right.
here. Wait 1 minute here. So what you're saying here is that Nick's games don't have bugs, correct?
That
Right.
is correct.
Features, yeah.
And by definition, a program without bugs is perfect, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, Neutroid is perfect.
Perfectly unplayable. Yes.
Now, the big question viewers are probably asking is why is it unfinished? And the answer is that back when I did it, I think it was in 1991, if I recall, 91 or 92. And I did that game with the goal was to write a game that would fit on a standard CoCo 3 ROM cartridge, run in a 128K standard CoCo 3, and that I would try to get Radio Shack in the US to sell it, and to try to make it, the best shoot 'em up on the CoCo 3 that Tandy sells. But I wanted a ROM cart. But 1991 or 1992, whatever it was, that's when Tandy discontinued the CoCo. And that was like, well, that's not going to go anywhere, is it? And I got depressed and I thought, well, Tandy dumped me, I'll dump them. So that was about around the time when I actually left the CoCo community for a while. I just gave up. I said, well, there's no more future now. So hence it never got finished. I did the only reason it's at the stage where it is now is that I had one fellow come over once and had a look at what I'd done. Someone who knew that I was doing it came over and said, "Oh, show us what you've done so far." And I says, "Well, it's not going to be finished." And he said, "Well, release what you got. It still looked all right." So I thought, all right, I'll package it up and just release it as a shareware, just a freebie. And that's why it's what you have there is an unfinished game, because Tandy discontinued the CoCo, and because I was aiming at trying to get it into Radio Shack in the US on a ROM cart, it never got done.
Well, thank goodness you made up with Tandy again and came back.
Well, I came back about
8 years later.
Yeah, about 8 years later.
So not
And,
Tandy specifically, just the CoCo.
Just the
Well,
CoCo.
I was going to say
It was the
Tandy-
CoCo, yeah, and it was because of what I saw was going on in the community, like things like from John Kowalski, a sock master, doing all those demos and all that great stuff. I thought, oh yeah, this looks really interesting. And essentially that's what got me back in. Nice. And then I wrote Pac-Man, and then a year later I wrote Gatecrasher, and I'm still writing.
You know, Tandy didn't pick up your software, and look what happened to him.
Right. They should have done it.
That's right.
Well, they did
They
in
may
Australia.
still be here.
They did in Australia. Donut Dilemma, Rupert Rhythm, and Cosmic Ambush did. They got picked up here in Australia. They were being sold in our Tandy electronic stores, but I wanted to go to the US. You know, that was the prize. There's a lot more stores in the US, so I thought, oh well, Steve Bjork did it with cartridges, and obviously Tandy were only interested in cartridges by that point, and OS 9. Now I wasn't interested in OS 9, so.
So if you weren't interested in OS 9, why did you put it in your game?
Yeah, well, no, I did try. That's the thing. I did try. I started to. I actually bought one of the first copies of OS 9 that came out to Australia, and tried it. Pulled my hair out, and I thought, nope.
You just thought this would make a great background, so I'm going to put it in my game.
Yeah. That's it. I just put it in as a background because I knew OS 9 was the thing that Radio Shack was moving towards. But yeah, come 90, 91, 92 or whatever, Tandy decided that's enough for the CoCo 3 and pulled it out.
Well, if you finish this game, then you could add the trash can into the background too.
Right. Got the graphic. Just saying.
So, have we got any video on the game?
That will be coming up in just a couple of minutes. I guess we also have to talk about the other game, which was Cosmic something else. Or not Cosmic, it was Space Ambush, or?
Yeah, I think that was it.
Yeah, we were on the ambush theme.
What the heck did I should never choose games that have such similar... Yeah, Space Ambush. I confuse myself really easily. So this is kind of a Galaga clone with some heavy Star Wars influence. It's got the TIE fighters and the X-Wing fighters and everything else in it. So, but other than that, it's a pretty basic Galaga type game. So, how many people actually tried that this week? And what did they think of it?
I got an okay score. I almost got to 10,000.
Yeah, you actually got a score, so I didn't see a score for the other game on there from you, Mark B.
No. Because it wasn't finished.
Oh, it's because it wasn't a finished game. You're like, if I can't beat this game, then what's the point of playing it? If it's not finished, I can't beat it. So, all right. Well, I guess we'll talk more about that game next week. Obviously, because Nick's game was released as a shareware, I couldn't find anything that was reviewing it or anything. So,
no, there's no reviews.
There is one website which I wish Curtis was here to remind me what it is, because I only have it bookmarked on my other computer that reviewed a whole bunch of CoCo games. I was interested to see if they'd reviewed this or not, but I can't remember what it's called. And
it might be on Curtis's website.
It is. The game itself is on Curtis's website. He doesn't review it though. He just gives a synopsis of it. But there's a website that Curtis pointed me to a while back that has reviews of a ton of CoCo games, but so some guy writes like a paragraph review of each game, and then he gives it a grade of A to F.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
But unfortunately, that is on my other computer bookmarked, and I can't remember what the name of it is, and I never see Curtis anymore because, well, none of us do. Because he's slacking.
I think he's playing with the Commodore 64 now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's dumped the Coco for the Commodore. That's what I heard.
think it's a female.
He ported OS9 to a Commodore?
No, he. I heard that he dumped Liza to get a real girlfriend.
Bummer.
No,
All right.
He's actually got truck problems.
He's got truck problems?
His new truck?
Yeah, his new truck. He's having big problems with that at the moment. That's why he's away today and possibly next week.
I guess that's what you get for buying a Ford.
Yeah, he bought a brand new Ford, and he tried to he wanted to avoid the tariffs and was struggling for a while just to get it before the tariffs kick in. Finally gets it, has it for 3 weeks, and it left him on the road somewhere, and now it's stuck in some small town trying to be repaired. Last I heard, the transmission had to be taken out, and I don't know.
See,
So-
I would buy a Dodge before I'd buy a Ford.
Yay.
That's why it's known as fix or repair daily.
Found on road dead is what happened to him.
That's right.
Which is funny because Ford generally has good transmissions. They've got a lot of broken crap, but
Yeah.
that's weird.
The only Fords I've ever had, it was always the fuel pumps that went in them, and they always put the fuel pumps inside the gas tanks. So
Right. So the whole
to
car
change them,
fell apart.
to change them, you had to take the whole. Anyways,
That Chrysler minivans are the same way.
They all
Yeah.
do it now.
A lot of cars are, yeah.
Yeah, now.
Yeah,
but,
that's
I mean,
why
this
some
is-
damn trucks will have a big hole cut in the middle of the truck bed in the back. So
Yeah.
you can change the fuel pump without dropping the tank.
Oh, this was back in the 90s, early 90s when I had dealt with a Ford that had a fuel. Back then, they were the only ones that put fuel pumps inside the gas tanks. So
I had a friend
having-
that had a, you know, the car with the eagle on the hood. What is that? The Pontiac
Firebird.
Firebird. Okay,
Firebird.
yeah. Yeah,
The screaming
traded
chicken.
he traded his Firebird in on a motorhome. They were going to go motorhoming, and his tank was low. Okay, and he took the chance of taking the car to the dealership about 25 miles away, and he found out that when he ran out of gas, it burned up the fuel pump, and the fuel pump was in the tank, gas tank.
Yes, because the gasoline is the coolant.
Yeah, and
For the
it cost him big time. He had to
So
pay
yeah, you run out of gas. the coolant
$2,500 to get
burns.
it
No
fixed.
coolant, and your
Yep.
pump burns up.
And he was just all he had to do was get it to the
$2 worth of
dealership.
gas, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
My first
the-
Ford
the-
grenade.
the truck that Curtis bought is a motorhome. So he bought a motorhome so he can go to.
Well, it's not a
So-
motorhome. It's a pickup truck that he's got a motor, like a trailer to go with it. That
Oh, is it? I thought it was all.
Yeah.
Is it a Bronco?
Oh, okay.
no, it's one of the new Ford trucks. I can't remember what it's called, but
That's a Maverick.
okay.
Maverick, yeah, the Ford Maverick.
Yeah. I actually saw
Oh.
one down here where I live. It's like, oh, they're selling them here too.
Well, Maverick was good on Top Gun.
Yeah.
It's a really nice trailer. I went shot one of the times when we were coming back from Coco Fest. We stopped in to shop for it. So
Oh, okay.
Well, the Maverick's about the same size as what the Ranger was, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Right, just like a regular truck-sized truck, not a
Yeah,
where you need steps to get into the damn thing.
I think it might even be a hybrid that he was getting.
Yeah, it is.
It's a hybrid.
From what he said, yeah, it has a battery, and so it'll do both
Oh,
gas. and,
Erroneous has a Maverick that seems fine.
Okay. Well,
Nice
Tony
so
bought
far.
one too, apparently.
Maybe they just messed it up to send it up to Canada. They're like, oh, this one's broken. Send it to Canada.
I just shove it up quick because tariffs are coming. Just ship it.
Yeah, my first
Anyway.
Ford was a grenade, and it went past lemon, and it was green. Because
My
it
only
was
my,
bad
my
lemon.
only Ford was a '63 Ford hearse.
I paid
All right, well,
$25
I think I'm going to put a pin in the car talk, and
Oh,
let's get back to
man. We were just getting them a $25 custom 500 for it.
I'm just figuring out who's click and who's clack here.
Right.
I think
I'll
it's
be
why we
okay,
got
I
back to
guess.
talking about some games because Nick wanted us to show off some footage of his game. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, games. Okay.
Okay, I'm sure I have some footage here somewhere. Ah, there. Well, this just happens to be the footage of the Game On Challenge live.
Tom Eric Anderson renamed us the Ford Nation. And well deserved.
Okay, let's see. I'll see if I can find somewhere where we have somebody. There we go. A couple people playing Nick's game here. So
You can really see the flickering on when it's
that's my screen up in the top corner there that's flickering so
Yeah.
badly. But yeah, when I was actually playing it live, it
not-
did not look like that at all to me.
It's not that
I'm
bad.
sure it's-
No, that's right.
I'm sure it's Discord sampling.
Okay, it's not that bad, or it doesn't look that bad. Because
It doesn't
this
look
amount
that
of
bad.
flickering,
It
the
doesn't look
bullet
that
could
bad.
get through something before it flickers back in.
It doesn't. It's not that bad when you're playing it live, but I mean, of course, on
But the hitbox is gone the whole time. It looks like it's gone here. So the
Yeah,
bullet can fly right
Well,
through something.
yeah,
and
it
fly
did-
out.
it's-
there.
It's also because
Nick-
it's running at 15 frames a second here. So
Yeah. So Sloopy insists we broadcast at that level.
So, Nick, Scott Cooper wants to know how you got that 5,000 score.
I typed it in.
Cheat code.
It was easy.
No, just poke. Ding.
Photoshop.
well, hey, a few people did
wrote
beat
the
it this
game?
week.
He just had it jump directly to the high score routine.
A couple of pokes, and you got any high score you want. As long as you know where to
It was
poke
in
them.
it was in the source listing.
Right?
I
Like
keep
the
it
author might
directly.
know.
Yeah,
So all you have
the
to do
game
is
and
go into the source listing and change Nick Marente's to my name, and then there I would have scored 5,000 points.
Now the big thing is that the scrolling background could be made to scroll forever. It doesn't have a memory restriction on how big the background's going to scroll for. It's generating the background as it's playing from tiles. So as long as you can have a large map for the tile map, you can just keep scrolling a huge background constantly and vary it and everything. And the sprites got drawn on every alternate frame, and that's why they're flickering. Which, mind you, back in the day when we all had only CRTs, it was fine.
Right.
But yeah, nowadays we've got LCDs, we've got transmitting stuff, so there's a bit more latency on the transmission of like these videos here. They don't keep up with the frame rate. So if I was to redo this game, I would have to come up with another method. But then again, I was restricted back then because I was trying to write it so it fitted in a 32K ROM pack and ran on a 128K system. So I didn't know of any better way at the time to do it. And that's what I came up with, and it seemed to work. One thing that I would like to do is to add ground targets as well that you bomb.
That would make that big map really important, right?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, none of that got out.
You got to
The
hold
original
out for
plan
that
was
ground target, and
ground
don't get
targets
so
and
aggressive.
yep, and I was going to have a star background in the black areas in the background, so it gave a bit of a parallax look. But yeah, that never got done either.
And I think you should add one more level of to the guns so that you get a rapid fire 3-shot.
There is a 3-shot, isn't there?
Well, there's a 3-shot. There's a
side
single
by
shot,
side?
single shot, then it's a quicker single shot, then it's a triple shot, and then it's a really fast single shot.
Right. Yep.
So if you go to the do a really fast triple shot, then the game would be much easier and people could get further.
Yeah, but then them ground targets will have missiles shooting at you or something. So don't get them started.
And feature creep comes in.
Right,
yep,
right.
absolutely. And it's like you've never met us before. No, actually, though I did actually really enjoy playing this game. So
Yeah, I guess Nick's committed to finishing it. So I wonder when that'll be done.
Yeah, more energy regenerative spots would be nice.
there are further in
There
the
are
game.
those flashing red areas.
Yeah, Sloopy just wants more. He wants
I
like
said
one
more.
every.
More.
He wants one every 10 seconds.
He wants the background to be nothing but the flashing red.
Yeah, everywhere you see red on Ken's screen right there.
That should be regenerating.
Yeah.
You know, I do games that do require some skill.
You mean like Gunstar, where most people have never seen past level 2?
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I think we've only got about 2 or 3 people who are capable of getting through those levels. Everyone else.
Dr. Ted probably could. He wasn't around.
I definitely could, I reckon.
He wasn't around when we played that game, so
no, but he would.
I think Dr. Ted,
Buck
if you
Owens,
are watching this right now, then Gunstar would be a good one to challenge you to go a good distance in the game.
Well, there's a concept. If you play an old game, all the old high scores hold, and you've got to beat the old team. Oh, well, never mind.
No, I mean, we're going to run out of games that aren't text adventures one of these days, so.
Right? It could be like the lap times on Car Talk, and you beat the last lap time.
So then it'll truly be some Dr. Ted against Buck Owens.
Right?
We'll see which games Buck scored the highest in, and then Dr. Ted can try to beat all of his scores.
And maybe a new guy will come along. We can beat all these guys.
Now we should be approaching the OS9 logo in the top left there.
A couple of times I made it to that point where I die. That's as far as I got, is to the OS9. Let me see if I can find it.
Because he got so distracted by it.
Right.
This should be it. There, just as I explode. It's like OS9, boom.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
game over. OS9.
That's usually what happens when I run OS9.
You can't run it on your computer.
Something explodes. Usually my brain.
I never got that far.
But yeah, definitely a game that, no pressure, but I think it would be fun if it got finished and released as a physical copy. It would definitely be something that I think people would be interested in acquiring. And so, Sloopy, would you like to talk about the live game on challenge, or would you like me to talk about it since you were feeling under the weather?
Either.
Yeah, go ahead. You can talk.
Yes, it was great.
Sorry, I missed it.
We had 6 people playing, I think.
5 or 6, I can't remember.
Yeah, I think we had.
Mostly it was 4.
Yeah, mostly it was 4. I think we might have at one time had 6.
Oh, there we go.
5.
And here we are up to 5.
I'm pretty sure we had 6 at one time, didn't we?
No, because we go back down. I mean, there's a good portion of this where we could have had 6 if somebody named Mark B actually had shared a screen and played.
I did for a while.
He did.
He kept saying he was tired, but he would never leave.
Yeah.
That's because I fell asleep.
Yeah. It was the first time I was out of bed in 2 days, so I don't remember it well. All I remember is pushing buttons.
Well, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of making fun of my cabin.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a fun place to hang out on a Thursday night if you want to just hang out and play some video games and
Didn't
talk.
we have a world premiere?
We did. I was just about to get to that. And sometimes you get something special in it, like a world premiere of an idea that some great programmer named Nick Marentes is starting, or I don't know. Nick, are you actually working on this game yet, or is it just in the idea
I was
stage?
just fiddling around, just playing with ideas. And it's an idea, I've had it for a while. I thought I'd just scribble a few things together just to see if I can get myself motivated.
There's a title page for it.
Yeah, so I just did a title. I thought, just wondering, what will this look like? And
And much to my, I was going to say, much to my disappointment, it's not a lawnmower simulator.
No, none. But it was it was aiming at being maybe a CoCo 1 and 2 game. It uses P mode 3. So
Like
4
the
colors.
protagonist there.
Yeah, only 4 colors. So I thought, how good can I get 4 colors to look?
It's the return of Art Carlson from WKRP.
Yeah. And he's green with envy. No, is it envy? He's green mad.
Yep. He's green with rage.
Yeah.
It's a reflection off his yard.
So is this a teaser for next year?
I don't know. I put that up. It's a big mock-up. No promises on this, but
it says 2026, man.
Yeah, I just stuck it in
you're
there.
committed now.
So I remember, Nick, you actually said many years ago that you always start with the splash screen and then work from there.
Yeah, I do. I always start with the splash screen.
We got a pretty good idea of what this game might be, right?
So what you're saying is Nick should be committed.
Well, he's got the first point done. So, and we know Nick does deliver eventually. So,
some mad old guy who's
may have been
splashed by lawn debris. We can't tell.
And look at the name.
Geriatric.
Geriatric.
He's got his paper. He's on his lawn. By golly, stream ended.
And you were saying, Nick, that this was going to be like an arcade shooter?
It was a shooter, yeah.
Ah, perfect.
So it has people wandering across your lawn and you get to take shots at them, try to scare them off.
I can't hit him from a
tree. Yeah, you're sort of on the right track there.
So when you win the game, do you get a Ford Gran Torino?
And a pristine looking lawn.
Yeah, maybe Curtis should play the game and win the Torino. But as you can see here, we also resolved something else. You see the comment by Tony Ryan? That was about where Ken lives.
Oh, the Lugaloo doesn't count as a toilet?
No, 2 above that.
Lives in a van down by the river or lake.
Yeah, that's where you live.
They say cabin though.
It's a cabin. It's not a van anymore. The cabin's finished enough that I no longer live in that van.
He only just took the wheels off the van. Now it's a cabin.
Yep.
Actually, you'd be surprised how many properties around here, because this used to all be railroad property, that are old box cars that people just added like a porch onto.
Oh, just let it rust in place and put a porch on front.
Oh no, they'd just take the old when the boxcars got decommissioned, they'd just haul them down and drop them down, and that would become they just
right.
build
The
it into a
railroad
cabin.
would keep the bogies and the wheels and just leave the boxcar behind.
There are so many places around here that are basically the core of the cabin is an old boxcar.
It's like the storage containers in the Midwest here. They just drop a storage container and turn it into a building.
Yep.
Right here, they made bridges out of them.
All right, so if you want to join us for the live Game On Challenge, then it is on Thursday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern in the Discord channel, the Game On Challenge Discord channel. You can join us live, play some games. If you don't know how to do them, we will help you set up. You can play from an emulator. You can play from your real hardware. You can play right from the play now button on the
CoCo Archive.
CoCo Archive. And you can also join us in the audience if Twitch is working or on YouTube. And just make fun of us or just chat. You don't have to make fun of us. You could just chat. But either's okay.
Yes, but mostly make fun of Ken.
Yeah, well, actually, since Curtis hasn't been there in a while, we can do more making fun of Curtis.
Yeah.
We can talk about Ford.
There's a couple other people we could make fun of that weren't there too.
Yeah, like a lot of these people on this channel.
No.
Right now.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely make fun of Frederic.
Absolutely.
MarkO, he wasn't there. Got to make fun of him too.
I think MarkO was there, wasn't he?
I was not. Nope. I was at a concert.
What kind of concert?
Believe it or not, it was a Christian worship night.
Ah, okay. And you didn't take us?
Nope. You would have been invited.
You'd have to come pick me up because my daughter has my truck.
Yeah, that would have been difficult.
Yeah. So.
All right. Well, I guess now I should show you what the game for the next 2 weeks is. We're going to be playing Galactic Ambush, I think it's called, for another week. And
isn't it Space Ambush?
Space Ambush.
Yeah.
Space Ambush. There we go.
That's what we need. We need a game called Galactic Ambush.
Didn't we play that 2 weeks ago?
All right, come on, somebody get on it. We need Galactic Ambush.
Frogger Ambush.
Yeah, Frogger Ambush, where you're the cars trying to run over the frogs.
There we go.
Yeah.
And for the next 2 weeks, we're going to be playing this game. Here is a look at the screen.
Wow. Very great. Oh. Helicopter Ambush?
It's another space game with helicopters. Jungle Ambush?
Yes, it's helicopters flying in space. And without Curtis here, actually, though, this is based on a very famous cabinet arcade game, so that probably everybody has played.
Time Ambush?
Oh, Tony Ryan says we should be playing a game called Ambush Ambush. I'm assuming, Tony, then that means you're making Ambush and we'll play it?
Yeah, well, Ambush should be off for a ways off because, I mean, we've got to do Galactic Ambush. We've got to do Soldier Ambush. We've got to do Frog Ambush.
Boy, we got a lot of ambush games to play. Oh, nobody's going to try guessing?
No.
The top of it gives it away.
Time period?
Time period.
Time Pilot?
When a chicken dinner. It's Time Patrol, but it's based on Time Pilot.
Oh, cool.
So there's two things that you can choose on there. There's practice mode and regular mode. We're playing on regular mode because in practice mode you get 255 men, and that's just not fair.
Oh, cool. Maybe Mark B can get to the third level with that.
Yeah,
I might, maybe. I'd have a chance.
Play on the practice mode.
Now, I'm interested to see, because I know that people that have played this in the past say that after like level 3, the game gets absolutely insane. And it's possible to make it like to, I think I've heard of people making to like 8 or 9, but that's about it. So I want to see Dr. Ted beat that.
Huh?
What? I want to see Dr. Ted get further than level 8 or 9, I think is the furthest I've ever heard of anybody getting.
Ah, cool. Also, I want to point out to Erroneous, that was funny. It took me a second to get it, but that was funny.
Okay. All right. Oh.
All right. Wow. Well, that is all that I have to say for the Game On Challenge. So yeah, go play games, have fun. And drink lots of coffee.
Ford. And don't buy a Ford.
How many have seen the movie Time Rider? I believe I have, but I cannot remember it. The name sounds really familiar.
The guy on a motorcycle desert race winds up in the middle of a time experiment and gets kicked back 100 and some years, 1880 something.
I think I've seen it.
I've heard the name.
God, when I think of the hundreds of hours of movies that I watched when I was a kid.
Yeah, especially up until the time I was 10, because my dad worked for the cable company. So we got cable with all the channels.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw quite a bit of movies that I don't remember.
Well, one of my dad's best friends owned the local video store. So when I was a kid, we got to preview a lot of the movies as they were coming in.
Yeah, when it came to VCRs, my family was quite late in the game, and they didn't get their first VCR until, let's just say that one of the first things that was recorded with it was The Simpsons.
Yeah, unfortunately, we went with the Betamax at the start.
Those were good if you were recording.
They were good quality.
Oh, they were amazing. Like I could easily make fun of everybody that had VHS on the quality side of things. It's just that they just didn't win the war.
You can't go rent a tape for it very often. Yeah.
You should go to this place where I used to live in Delaware, The Neighbor.
Hey, your voice is low.
You wouldn't know that VHS even existed.
Right.
His entire living room, all 4 walls, were covered in 2 layers of beta tapes.
Beta 1 or beta 2?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
He had every movie made in the last 30 years. And this was like in the late 90s. Every movie made in the last 30 years. If it wasn't released on beta, he had it recorded on the beta.
And now it's interesting because if you compare beta and VHS on an LCD, they don't look that much difference.
Yeah.
The raw signal, that I don't know, there's something about the way beta talked to a CRT that worked well. And you just can't reproduce that now.
Yeah.
So a lot of modern guys are missing the point when they try to compare them head to head because they don't have the right monitor.
Yeah.
Unlike Ken, who seems to have a wonderful 19-inch Panasonic or something in the back quarter there.
Oh, that's a lot bigger than 19-inch.
That's a 24-inch, 23.
Is that a 23-inch, I think?
Yeah.
23, okay.
Stupid thing weighs about 250 pounds. So.
Right. That big old dome. You can just get your hands around it.
I knew somebody had an Hitachi. It was like a 35-inch CRT, and it actually did HDMI. And that thing, wow, it was like
that was a two people advised.
Yeah,
exactly.
Are we ready for the Game On news?
Yes, we are, and I'm ready too.
What? We're doing TV talk. We've had Ford talk. Now we're doing TV
We're trying
talk.
to pad it out to a couple hours anyway.
Yeah, we're not even at 2 hours yet. Come on, Mark.
We are actually at 2 hours.
We're at 1 hour 50 minutes. Wow.
1 hour 55.
I'm in a different time zone, so I got 2 hours.
Oh, he's got buttons, so yeah, he can make it anytime he wants.
Okay, you've been streaming, but the first 5 minutes of the stream was just banter of stuff to come.
Oh,
Well,
and
if you're on Twitch,
Erroneous,
there was no streaming. Well, there was
Erroneous has
audio.
a joke. Do we know what they call males who preferred beta?
Losers?
I don't know.
I'm
You
afraid
know
to
what?
ask.
Rating.
Mark, you better take over.
The answer's coming.
Also, Tony Ryan, Trancers was freaking awesome movie series. I've seen all 5.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can share with audio here. Go. If I can find the right window. Still have a zillion windows open on my system. There we go. Okay, share with sound. Oh, it stayed checked. Very nice. I don't remember stereo, high quality too. Okay, Mark B, you got my screen capture here? Okay.
Yep.
So, oops, I should skip over to my notes here. Right ones here. Okay. Game on news. Story number 1. The Amigos recorded their next episode of the Coco Show this past Sunday, and it's already available on Twitch and YouTube. They cover a rare Coco 1-2 game that is loosely based on the old arcade game Karate Champ. Let's play a few seconds of this, and I'm going to definitely keep the audio down in case there's something. So we highly recommend that you watch the Amigos, visit their channel, and subscribe.
Don't hear no sound.
No sound?
Nope.
That sounds like them.
Yeah. We just see the beards moving.
Skip ahead. You are getting audio right from the video?
No.
You're not?
No.
Okay. Well, I told it share sound. I hate it when technology doesn't work right. Okay.
Not much has worked right today anyway.
Mark, when you're not
Yeah.
big screen, your sound's low.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but when you go big screen, it's better.
Weird. Okay, I'll uncheck and recheck share sound.
Well, I think he's getting either closer or farther away from the mic.
Yeah, it's kind of behind me here. So, okay, let's try this again with feeling. Okay. Got audio?
Yep. Well,
no.
We don't
Really?
hear-
Not from the program.
You have to. Yeah.
Have you muted the site? or
Try the
something?
audio thing. Yeah. Crank it up.
Don't know what to say.
Right click on the tab. Did you accidentally mute site? Because I've done that on the show to shut up.
Which right click on what?
Tabs. The tab that's playing and see if mute site is checked.
No, I can hear it. I can hear it.
Oh, you
the
can
video
hear
playing.
it, but we can't hear it. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Sharing with sound, but it's obviously not working. So, oh well, they're just talking about the game. So you can still hear.
Well, if you want to hear the sound, then you got to go watch it.
Yeah, go watch the video.
Right.
You should anyway. They usually do a couple games on the Coco Show. Let's see what we got here.
Where's my video?
On the moon.
How's that?
Nice backgrounds. Okay, well, go watch the video yourself so you can hear it. Moving along. Inafuto has now released the Coco 1, 2, and 3 games and MC10 games of the newest game, Savelis. Anyway, this is the web page with all the various stuff, all the various computers so far. I wonder how many they have so far. Let's scroll to the bottom and find out.
I think he usually is doing about 140 some right now.
Okay, it's up to 66 right now. So we have the Coco 1.2 version here. Gameplay video. Let's roll that footage. Find out.
I think he usually.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Right on. I can hear music, but you probably can't.
I can hear the voices in my head.
Don't listen to them, Sloopy. Don't listen to them. They'll lead you astray. Interesting. Has little helps with arrows.
I think that's you're kind of moving walls around, and you can only move in the direction that the walls.
Gotcha.
Or you can only move in the direction that the arrows.
Gotcha. Into music. Cool. Okay, and there is a Coco 3 version also. Ah, look at that. I recognize those ghosts.
Yeah, he tends to use the same sprites in a lot of his games, but
might as well.
Yeah,
branding.
If you got him.
Exactly, branding. Look how far the Pac-Man creature got.
Hey,
and
I'd rather
the MC10 version.
Yeah, I'd rather a game with really good gameplay than really good visuals.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying that he does tend to use the same sprites in his games, which, sure, because the gameplay is a lot different in each of them. So,
anyway, go download them. We'll probably see this game in our future on the Game On Challenge. Maybe.
Oh. Possibly.
Possibly. Okay, moving along. Attempts, a gaming channel by LRU on YouTube, released a video of his high score submission for the official Coco Frogger game by Cornsoft. Next video here. There we go. That looks so familiar. We all seen Frogger, right? Any comments?
What's Frogger?
Of course. And believe it or not, here's the Marlin Lee video. Going over more Coco clone games. So I don't know which games we cover here. More clones of arcade games for the Radio Shack Tandy Color computer. Asteroid Blast, huh? I'm glad to see Marlin Lee back doing videos again. That's interesting. Skip ahead here. Kicks. Have we played this one on the Game On Challenge?
Yeah, we have.
Okay. Electron. This looks familiar.
This is a Tron version.
Tron version, yeah.
Which we have played.
Yeah, mid-air collisions with all that. Astroblast.
We've played this one. Popcorn.
Yeah. Boom. Oh no, he's being chased by a smiley face. Oh, interesting. It scrolls. Ah, Steve Bjork. We played this one, I'm pretty sure. Okay, go watch his video. Let him get the credit. Okay, 2 more to go. Expertech on YouTube is on to disc 8 from his old Coco 1-2 collection, this time playing Canyon Climber. The narration for in English is completely wrong. This looks familiar. Does a very good job with the amber screen. Must be using some sort of camera from a distance away and mounted so it stays stable. It's like pretty much complete playthrough. We've played this game before, I remember.
Yep.
Okay. And the other game is Checkers.
We have not played this one.
Did you play the computer with this one? Checkers?
I have no idea. I've actually never loaded it up.
Modem game. This would be a great modem game.
If only we had something that we could plug into our Cocos that would allow us to go online with it. And
yeah, too bad.
Then the only thing left would I'd have to find a friend to play with.
Yeah, that'd be sad. Sloopy has no friends. And the last story is TRS-80 Retro Programming. What?
Unfortunately, in Amber, every piece looks the same.
It does,
on
doesn't
Checkers.
And Tales of Suburbia demo version 1.0 on the Color Computer Archive by TRS-80 Retro Programming. And he's usually hanging out here with us occasionally. So let's play a few seconds and make sure you go join his channel. You can see I'm subscribed. You should be too. Quick, somebody press the space bar. The video is almost over. Okay, well, anyway, thank you, TRS-80 Retro Programming. That is the end of the news. The only other thing I have to cover is the upcoming shows and events. And, I should have probably loaded the pages for those too. Oh, well.
Let's talk among ourselves while he loads these pages.
We'll just do them one at a time. Okay. So next one coming up, it is the Vintage Computer Festival Midwest, which is going to be in somewhere near Chicago, Schaumburg, Illinois. By the way, Schaumburg, I believe, is the home of Motorola. Anyway, so also past CoCo events have been held there as well. Anyway, I understand that space is always limited and everything is really pretty busy and crammed together. But anyway, try to make it if you can. You're bound to see some nice CoCo people while you're there. Rick, are you able to go down and see this? And of course, people in Chicago.
I'm going to make a day trip. I'm not going to try to stay in the hotel because the hotel's the size of my hometown. And they don't give you little Lime scooters or anything to move around in it. So it'll be quicker to just drive in, do the show, get back in my car and drive home than to stay overnight.
Last year when I went to this, I had probably the worst spot for a room because I had to walk from the show floor all the way down to the far end of the complex, catch the elevator up to my floor, and then walk on my floor all the way back to just almost on top of the complex.
Exactly.
Wow.
Which actually really was like almost a 15-minute walk.
I mean, seriously, they should have those little Lime scooters around inside the hotel for people to.
Or they could put more elevators at either end of the hotel.
So, yeah, that was kind of dumb that way.
Why make things simple?
Right.
Okay, same weekend is also Retro World Expo, which is going to be held in Connecticut Convention Center. Oh, by the way, these dates are the 13th and 14th of September. So coming up next month, about 3 weeks, it looks like. Anyway, Connecticut Convention Center in Hartford, Connecticut. Ticket and vendor applications aren't quite ready yet, but it will be soon. Wow, they still aren't ready? That's kind of waiting until the last moment. Anyway, this is a gaming-oriented retro show, but it also includes tournaments like wrestling. So if you're in the Northeast, this might be something you might do instead of going to VCF Midwest. Coming right up, the end of September is Tandy Assembly. We'll throw the page up here for them. So Tandy Assembly for all Radio Shack computers, including the color computer. Also want to note that if you attended CoCo Fest in May of this year, please bring your batch because you can get entrance without paying. And I know a bunch of people are scheduled to go there. I saw that TRS Eric and Jesus Eric are going to be at a condo, I guess, across the way from the event. And so they'll be there, as well as I'm sure some other people are going to be showing up as well. Anybody here on the panel that's going to be going? Nope. Okay.
Well, but I still got my badge.
Right? I could get in if someone would take me.
Yeah, I know how that works. It's not in my budget to go. So if I'm lucky, I might be able to go to the show in Seattle in the fall here. Okay. Well, anyway, that's September 26th to 28th in Springfield, Ohio. And hopefully we'll get some people to report back on that. Coming up after that is the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, which is actually in my area. I haven't made it to yet, but I probably should someday. It's like 54 days and 22 hours from now. Voice of Mario and Friends. So this is definitely a gaming expo. I know that AJ and his sister have, AJ is his sister. AJ and Timbo have gone and actually had a booth. The booths are kind of expensive. They're like $125 for a single table, small table. So pretty spendy, but might be worth it, especially if you've got stuff going on. And anyway, like I said, I should go pop in for a day at some point. But coming right up again in middle of October, it looks like. And let's see. Oh yes, next event coming up, Retro SC in Brazil. So this is going to be really nice. It's going to be in November, which remember that's fall here, but that's spring there. So they are south of the equator and they are on the coast. And so I know that they would love to have some of those CoCo people come down and visit. Again, mostly probably CP400s and other sorts of Brazilian clones, but like I said, we have friends down there. So if you make it a vacation trip to get out of the country and to a warmer area, might be a good place to go. Okay, let's see what else we got. Oh, yes. And beyond that, the beginning of January or end of January 2026 is the VCF Feds show in Montreal. And I believe that Frederic's going to be attending that one if he's not in Vietnam.
Yeah, that's correct. So I'm scheduled to go to Vietnam at the early next year, but I'm trying to push it a couple of I think it's a couple of days. I don't want.
It's quite the range. Oh, Montreal, Vietnam.
I thought we took care of all the problems over there.
How much further away can you get?
India.
Not much.
Yeah, I guess so.
So,
yeah.
So for the record,
I know
Frederic.
Further, there's Australia. I think that furthest. Right.
So for the record, how do you pronounce the Royal Military College?
Okay, let me pull it up. Okay, Royal Military College, Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu.
Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu.
Richelieu, exactly.
Richelieu. All right. Excellent.
Skirts of Montreal.
Yep, Montreal. So anyway, you're going to hope.
I am hoping to go to that. So.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Hopefully, you'll have a translator.
Yeah.
No, actually,
kind of speak French, so I don't speak French. I can understand a lot of French, but I can't really speak it. So
follow the street signs and crap.
Okay, and the other event we have on our calendar here is next year's CoCo Fest, which has been, I guess, locked down to April 24th and 25th. at our usual place for the last few years in what is it? In what is the town? It's at Carroll Stream, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
you still
yeah,
have
Carroll Stream.
VCF.
Yeah.
Still have VCF what?
You still have the VCF up.
Oh, I haven't pasted this yet. Coming up
Yeah,
now.
there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Yep.
Is it
There
fixed?
we go. Nope. Still says it's over. See you next year.
Kill. Oh.
Don't worry, they'll have that up by
Eric.
April
At some
15th.
point.
April, beginning of April for sure. So I'll have to take a screenshot of this and do some edits on it. Poorly done, of course, to throw over top. Anyway,
Cross out the 2025 and put in
the
2026.
correct page is available online. It's just a weird. It's
What you scroll down a little bit?
yeah, there should be a link here to.
Well, no, it says yeah. So if you scroll up just a little bit, it says that's CoCoFest 34.
But G22 is wrong. G30 is the actual code now. So this whole thing is just.
Oh.
Okay.
If you
So it's
go
not
back to
G22.
your URL and just delete everything after glensideccc.com
Mm-hmm. All right.
and see if you, when you jump into the base of the slide, I see at this point, can you delete the trailing slash?
Ah.
So you go to their root.
Okay.
And then I think now hit that. And does that
All right,
change?
put the slash back. Yep.
Dang it. It was working a little while ago. I got to the page.
Might be my browser. So.
It got reverted again because this server does whatever the server wants to do.
Hashing.
You know?
Oh well.
Your hosting
That's
company
okay.
does what your hosting company wants to do, and that's what you get.
Mhm.
So
Just realize there's updated information, but you're not seeing it.
they'll
Tune
fix
in
it
next
again
week.
soon. Yes.
Anyway, that is the last thing we have on our current calendar. By the way, if you have any events anywhere that you'd want on the list, get a hold of us. You can post it on the Color Computer Discord under the news, news stories. There's a thing for potential news stories. Post it in there. We'll get it added and we'll talk about it.
I want to add
Yes.
one thing that I just a few hours found out about. So a few hours ago. It's mostly for me personally, but if you want to stop sharing, I can share this. It's not specifically Coco related, but there will be some Coco stuff there, assuming I'm still around for it. Let me just find the page here. There we go. If you saw, I did a video last year where I attended ThunderCon, which is a Comic-Con in Thunder Bay, Ontario. One of the days, September 20th or 21st, I'm not sure which one it is, but I should be there with the Thunder Bay Retro Computer Club and doing a retro computer display.
You don't go as the dialect?
No, the dialect was right next to us last year. So
He looks more like a Cyberman to me.
Right.
That Darlek right back there? No, actually the Darlek is really cool. It's actually the guy's costume is amazing, and he stays in it all day.
Oh, geez.
Wow.
He starts in the morning, and then the only time he gets out, I think he gets out at lunchtime or something. But
So what, he's got like a cup holder and a sandwich in there?
yeah, it's got a little. He just has a little like chair inside of there, and he moves it around, and he's got the voice box and stuff, and
Cool.
it's really cool. But anyways, we should be doing. It's still in the initial planning stages, but I think it's pretty much going ahead. That on one of those days, I'll be doing a display there, which I'll bring some of my Tandy stuff there to display. So for people, because nobody in Thunder Bay has very much Tandy stuff, so they call on me because I'm close and they know I have a bunch of Tandy stuff. They all have like Commodore and stuff like that. So Atari.
Of course, they have Commodore.
Yeah.
Everybody has Commodore.
Well, that was one of the things is definitely in the school system and everything here. There was not even Apples; it was all Commodores here. So it's a very Commodore centric area of the country. But yeah, so if anybody happens to be in the middle of nowhere, otherwise known as Thunder Bay, Ontario, on those dates, drop by and see the Comic-Con there. And you may run into me. All right.
Okay. Well, have we run out of show?
As
Run
far as
out
I
of
know.
content.
Yeah.
Right. We shifted
we've
from
done-
Thunder Bay to Ken's cabin to you. So yeah, I think we're pretty much descending into.
We've done Ford talk. Can we do GM talk?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey!
We touched on Chrysler, but yeah, let's do GM talk.
Cool. I've just found out there's an exploit where you can duplicate the fob on my Camaro and using.
This concludes another episode of the CoCoNation, the world's leading live interactive talk show featuring the Tandy Color Computer. For all things the CoCoNation, visit us on the web at thecoconation.com. We'd love to hear from you. Send feedback, suggestions, even segments via email to show@thecoconation.com. The CoCoNation show would not exist without the community and its cast and crew. The CoCoNation theme song, copyright 2022, D. Bruce Moore. Mixed, mastered, and produced by D. Bruce Moore. The CoCoNation is over. Join us on the Coco Discord server. Coco forever.
Mark Overholser, tell us how much you want L. Curtis Boyle back.
I don't mind.
Oh, you
I'm not
don't?
as smooth
Good.
as he is, but I'm
Okay,
not
well,
smooth
no,
as he
you
is.
did fine. I'm just saying.
I hope so.
Just not as much practice.
You must get nervous.
Now, if we
not at
find
all.
out that engine control computers are made running on a 6809, then we can start talking about cars.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Well, hey,
but since
let's
you
not
can't even
forget-
crack those things open,
let's not forget that Knight Rider did have the speech sound pack in it.
It did.
Kit.
And
It
didn't
did?
it have the audio spectrum analyzer?
Yeah.
Or
that
that,
made
yeah,
the-
I mean, sorry, the audio spectrum analyzer. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Well,
just
if you were
want you to
deaf,
know,
you could still tell what it was saying.
Mark, I couldn't do it, so you're
I
doing
couldn't?
great.
Oh, okay.
Right, you're holding together pretty good.
Yeah, you have to remember that I spend most of my day job talking on the phone to people, basically doing tech support. So, as a former coworker of mine said, we solve the world's most complicated story problems over the phone.
Right.
By telling them to turn it off and turn it back on again.
Sometimes that's what it takes.
Sometimes.
And when
they
you're
won't
ready,
want to do it because they absolutely know if I turn it
Actually-
off, I got to reload every damn thing.
Actually, I did have that kind of happen this last week. The manufacturer of the customer called the manufacturer of this motorhome. They called me. I assumed that they already done the basics, and it's like, well, I don't know why this is not working. And then it's like, oh, wait a minute. It says that when there's no AC power, but my generator's running. There's a circuit breaker on your generator. You sure?
Right,
It's not
fix your generator, you idiot.
Go out. It's like, it's off. Click clunk. Oh, now it's working. Thank you. The polite
Check
thing
the
to do is
plug
say,
is plugged
"Oh,
in."
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I made the assumption that you'd already checked that before we started. Okay. Well, have a good day.
well, at least you didn't have to deal with ejectable coffee cups, coffee cup holders.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah, just retracted and ruined all my work.
Anyway, hey, solved the problem. Customer's happy.
that's good.
And on that note,
All right, so that's about it for today. So tune in next week at the same bat time on the same bat channel.
we'll do better.
Might have more
Maybe
content.
maybe Twitch will work.
Maybe
Yep.
Twitch will
Right.
work, and
Maybe all this stuff will work.
Facebook hasn't been working either. But today it's even worse. So I'll have to look into that. And what the hell's that cat doing?
Oh, he's contributing his part, so
My cat's
Yep.
sleeping, so
So I better go before an accident
Yeah.
happens.
find
So,
out what
yeah,
that's going to be.
Yeah.
bye,
about to puke.
everybody.
Later,
Bye,
folks.
everybody.